Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we're playing some AP Kogmaw mid lane into a Galio. Should be like not difficult to probably lane versus, but they do have a Nunu, and Nunu's like super good at ganking. And Galio does have good setup, so that is a combo that could be frustrating. And also there's a Nautilus, and Nautilus sometimes roams too. Anyways, we're just going to start W and do some auto attacks. AP Kogmaw is a bit unique because his ultimate is kind of his main damage source, similar to Kassadin. But that doesn't mean that you can't sometimes win lane. I would say that we usually play mostly just to farm out, though. And just try to get to like level 6 and like onwards because you become very, very powerful. We do have first strike because cashback is very strong, so I'm just testing it out. I looked at the win rate and stuff, and it does seem pretty okay in my opinion. What is going on? Why is this guy over here? Is he like trying to stop Master Yi or something? Anyways, I was kind of worried for my Yi, but turns out it's completely fine. There's an auto attack once with RW. So, anyways, the gist of Kogmaw is that you do Emax first. E is your goop that you put on the ground, and also the goop stays for a while and it slows people when they walk on it. What's kind of nice is that if you take Mana Flow or First Strike, when the enemy walks on it, even after you use the damaging part of it and people walk on it, because it doesn't damage them if they walk on it after it's already been placed, it still triggers First Strike. So you'll just get, like, money for free, basically. And for First Strike, whenever you're using it, the best thing to do is just try to trigger it as much as possible. Don't care about how much damage you deal. You just want it to proc, because it gives you 10 gold. Anyways, our 3 core is pretty strong. Our level 11 spike is really strong. Our ultimate is a super low CD ability. I'll just flash. I mean, I think I still might die even with flash, but... Oh. I was about to say, dude, I was like, wow, those guys tanked for such a long time. Flashing past a Nunu Snowball is surprisingly extremely challenging, and as you can see, they have so much CC that's very difficult for me to run away from, but that's actually super good, because anytime that I just get the smallest of advantages means that that's going to bring me closer to my power spike level of, like, of course, level 6 is the first spike, and stuff, but anyways, Kogmaw passive is that you can run around and you'll eventually explode, deal true damage. Your Q is a spitball. It just hits one person, does magic damage. It has a pretty decent AP ratio on it and does decent damage, and it shreds armor and magic resist by a tiny amount. Like 20%-ish. And it gets stronger as the game continues, just barely. And then your W is one of the strongest moves for early game that allows you to beat people, which is you get bonus auto attack range. Every single auto attack does bonus magic damage, and that's what I use level 1 against the Galio to like really chunk him hard. The idea behind it is just you usually with trading pattern you slow them, and then as they're being slowed, you just W them on the way out. I'm trying to purposely walk on that so he gets snared. I don't think that we can get him, but is there any way that this doesn't just end up in our favor? Like, even if I die, it's worth it. I want the kill for that, though, because I literally got myself killed for the greater good. 1 for 3. As soon as they all showed up, I already know that Nunu's completely worthless. That champion, without his snowball, doesn't really do anything, so I just kept on going forward into the Draven, who does have some kills, but who cares, because I have the rest of my teammates here. And if we all fight as a team, we can definitely just get even more gold for ourselves, which is good. Anyways, your ultimate is a 2-second CD barrage of, it's called Living Artillery. You shoot this projectile in the air and then it will drop somewhere. It is extremely telegraphed and it doesn't deal that crazy of damage, but it has a 2-second cooldown. But it has a 2-second cooldown because every single cast costs 40 more and it goes up to 400. So if you don't go tier, you almost always will need at least a minimum of 2 lost chapter items, or like presence of mind or something to deal with it. I would say that tier is the easiest way of playing Kogmaw if you want to become an expert at Kogmaw and like understand when you need to stop using your ultimate. Then you could maybe get away with just double lost chapter. and Nako Serifs. But, yeah, I mean, he is extremely strong. The debuff lasts 8 seconds, so just 8 seconds of not using your ultimate causes it to come back. This is what the ultimate looks like, so I hit him, did like 90 damage. The ultimate does more damage the lower they are, and then when they get below 40%, the damage doubles. So the idea behind this is that you usually want to try to, of course, chunk them, and then as you slowly start chunking them, you eventually use like 1 or 2 ultimates, and if they're at like 40%, that's when you can start chucking a bunch of them to try to finish them. We can probably still go here. Can we not? I mean, even if I get ganked here, is it really that bad? I just killed that guy from far away. I don't care if I die here, that person's dead for sure. Once again, kind of sacrificed my life for the greater good because I was able to sidestep the Nunu Snowball. I hit him from super far away with my Q, so I barely was able to get him. I've been part of 6 KP so far, which is decent. And for first item, you never want to usually go Archangels because the issue is that Archangels just doesn't really give that many good effects for you. Instead, you can go for Blackfire Torch or Malignance. I don't recommend Ludens just because I feel as though that item just doesn't really work well for Kogmaw right now because the cooldown is just super annoying on him. I'm just going to try to ult here. I'll ulti one more time. I can't like get in range after that, so there's... Oh, wow, dude. I mean, you got kind of crushed there. It's close, though. You almost got her. We can kind of one-shot back wave with my E plus ultimate there. I did him with my Q for a little bit of a trade. Huh. I don't think we can kill, but... Actually, maybe with Jace here we can. I just saved my ultimate because, honestly, I just used some of my most recent ultimate throws, so it costed 120, and honestly, that just cost too much. It's not worth it. And I had a feeling that he was probably going to die regardless. I'm just going to auto-attack the turret using my W just to have bonus attack range here. Hit him with my E, Q, and ultimate combo. Your damage that you deal with your abilities isn't really that crazy early on. You really do need like 2 items to really feel like you're online, in my opinion. But the good news is that it doesn't feel too challenging to usually land your E into ultimate. It's usually like the easy part of the lane. In fact, this guy is like almost dead. But I can't kill him, though. It's not possible. I'm going to try to rotate top to help this guy. Can't. I'm not going, dude. It's not worth it. I'm not going to try to kill a freaking tank Nunu when I have minions mid that are, like, guaranteed stuff for myself. It's way better to get these. We'll just build our Blackfire Torch. Because we finished this, we have cashback. Cashback will give us a little bit of money back, plus first strike, so we can get our other items even sooner, which is awesome. I'm happy about that. We'll just TP here. I did get one auto attack off. You can see that the one of the nice parts about Blackfire Torch is that a lot of times your E won't kill back wave, and then Blackfire Torch will burn it. And of course, the only way that your Ludens would kill it is if it's on its 12-second CD and it's up. Meanwhile, Blackfire Torch doesn't have a CD. It's just always going to be burning. So that's another thing that I feel like is like kind of beneficial about it. I feel like there's just too many people bot side, so I'm just going to continue shoving out mid. Killing tanky people on Kogmaw sometimes can be a real chore. You can go like Liandry's and stuff. I might get ganked, so I'm just going to run topside. I was able to kill all of the back wave there, which is pretty nice. I'm a little bit scared still, but I am kind of posturing very far forward, aren't I? I mean, there's a chance that they're just doing dragon, I guess. There's no way to contest this. Jace killed top, but he died for it. I'm up such a significant amount of farm mid. Like, I'm so far ahead. That being said, though, I'm gonna just have this full base because I just want to spend some money to get a better purchase so I can start pressuring harder. I think that just hitting the turret is the best thing I can do right now. Our level 11 spike is coming up. Your ultimate range is already like the entire screen, which is insane. It gets longer, and it gets even longer at level 16 again. Kogmaw ultimate gets ridiculously far range. You can like hit people from what feels like 3 screens away. And one thing that is unique about Kogmaw is that if you are new to playing like mostly ultimate damage Kogmaw, which is usually going to be AP, you can sometimes get so lost with trying to hit people from far away, you lose track of where your character is, and people can be hitting you when you don't even realize you're hitting somebody else because the screen is just so far away. There's a top fight going on. I mean, I want to rotate to it quickly. I don't know if I can get there fast enough, though. I'm going to try, though. Huh. That guy just walked into me because I guess that he just didn't have any, stuff. Is this even something that I'm gonna die to? I don't think so. I mean, he did clear out most of the wave, though. He's almost dead. They got first bot lane turret. Well played. Actually, genius play by that guy. He cleared out the wave, so they got first turret. Otherwise, we had it for sure. But honestly, I am up a tremendous amount. Still, I'm so far ahead in gold. It is ridiculous. We almost have our second item completed. In fact, it's so dang close that I almost feel like I want to stay, but I think that it's probably too risky because I'm just like literally 1 HP, and even though it feels like it could be beneficial, it probably wouldn't be. We're level 11, which is a huge spike for us. They do have 2 dragons, which does suck. We definitely need to like get rid of the next one, hopefully, because if they get sold, the game will become very, very challenging to play. For other items, Kogmaw does like flat pen. He usually did not really like hitting high AP, but he's not bad with high AP anymore because they did buff his AP ratio of his ultimate. It used to be 35% with normal hit, and then with the hit of doing the double damage, it will double to 70. And now it is 35, 40, and 45, so that's effectively 70, 80, 90%. I almost have my Archangels done. I'm down to honestly try to, like, at least poke these guys out, but they do have crazy good hard engage, though. This is where Kogmaw starts shining, though, because you see how this guy is literally just dying to my R and nothing else, basically. It's just that they still are too threatening to probably kill, which is sad. They are, like, super chunked, too. Did he just run that way? I mean, we can just hit mid lane turret and just continue going. Somebody probably has to defend top lane, though, so I'll just go now. I was kind of chill with her just, like, pushing. I just didn't expect her to have Rift Herald like that and use it. What? Aw? There is no way this is allowed. He's dead. The ultimate got him. Another showcase of at least why Kogmaw and his ultimate is so powerful, right? The thing is that it doesn't deal the most amount of damage, but as you continue just doing a little bit more and a little bit more, if they ever get below that 40%, it starts hitting hard. I mean, hitting somebody with an 80% AP ratio on a 2-second cooldown is crazy. In fact, I mean, right now I have CDR now, so it's a 1-second cooldown. It goes in lower cooldown per level as well, and because Nunu died, we get to do the dragon, which is sick. The other items we can go is like Liandry's, which is something I don't like going. Rylai's, which is kind of fun because you can make it so your ultimate slows people, and of course it's on such a low CD that you can like use it very consistently. Wow, me? I mean, they are quite low, but there's literally no way probably I can get anybody here. We probably can only do this. I just need to back away. I'll just be grateful that, honestly, we got most of the wave, so it doesn't feel like they can probably push further than this, I think. I'm just going to walk all the way back at this point. They do have a lot of magic resist, and obviously Void Staff is sometimes huge. It's just that they only have magic resist on this Galio, and I don't really want to build more of that kind of thing. I think for this game, with how many tanky people that they have, I probably should just build the Liandry's, even though I'm not the biggest fan of it. Shadow Flame gives crazy damage. Versus the squishy targets, but there's not that many of them, really. Going defensive on Kogmaw usually doesn't really feel that good if you go like Azanya's. I know that I can get caught out by Mbessa ultimate and die very quickly, but I try to play so far away that I just hope that I just never get caught, because building a defensive item really will like hinder how much damage I can like output. Oh, I hope I don't just die to Mbessa being down here. Side laning on Kogmaw is so threatening feeling. We have TP available to go to the other side of the map. I really wanted this blue buff bad, because, I mean, we are a champion that does use a ton of mana. I think that we can catch this guy, bro. From that distance, it's kind of hard. I did hit one ability onto him, but he does have Bloodthirster. I'm just going to go grab the blue buff. I also just need to rotate back bot lane and just have my TP available for the team fight that might break out over Otacon, because that's usually where it happens. There's a ward in there. Your ultimate does reveal, so I'm just able to see a little bit. I'm gonna just shove this out like this. I still have no idea if they're just gonna like immediately do the Otacon or not. I hope not, though. There's a Galio rotating. He's rotating back bot, though. He can always just ulti in, though, to help out his team. This tiny poke on this guy. He should not be engaging probably like this. It's probably too risky to do, but whatever. Aw. I think that we just have to commit, but I'm pretty sure I just die no matter what here. There's literally no way to get this guy. He's way too strong, and unfortunately, Jhin can't even do anything either. It was, I could tell, a bad fight from the get-go, but at least we got a little bit of poke damage off beforehand. They might just rush Otacon. We can't really do anything about it. We are a scaling champion who can get really ridiculous as the game continues still. But it's looking a little bit hard. I mean, our team comp is definitely a bit more rough than theirs. I also really am not a fan of the Veigar pick so far, especially going AP Veigar and not like going tank Veigar as a way to make himself even stronger, just to help out the team with when he gets hit. Then maybe we can just like play around them trying to kill him. I have my Liandry's finished. I did have to sell my Dorns to get it, but the Liandry's active or passive is probably pretty effective in this game. So I think it was just something that I had to go no matter what now. Not sure if I want to do Rylai's now or not, or if I want to just try to get something else. I'm not really sure why, but it feels like we're not really respecting that. Oh, this is like a huge play, is it not? Like, I just got massive damage off, guys. These guys are super low. Hello? She just stunned herself. I got a Presence of Mind proc from that. Just do the dragon. So that's the reason why Kogmaw is even good. You don't have to get kills, and I wish that I was fed enough and had like allies that could like help me get more kills, but ultimately you don't have to do that. Dude, is he gonna be able to play however he wishes? Ain't no way, brother. Dang, my bad. I was hoping to get that bounty from him, because honestly he is... Nice. Good kill, dude. I'm honestly dealing a lot of damage to this guy, too. Ambessa is stunned. Nice. Everybody died. I'm just playing on the outskirts, just chucking all of my stuff. I got huge damage off onto Draven at the beginning of the fight, which was, I feel like, a huge part of why we could even win that, because he does have a Bloodthirster, and keeping the poke alive on him so he is chunked and not full HP all the time makes team fighting so much easier. Now, we have the bounties instead of the enemy team, and even though I didn't really get any kills, I feel like, I bet if I could look at how much damage that team fight I did, I feel like I probably did one of the higher amounts of the team, I think. But that's not up. Actually, let's just do something. I feel like I just don't want to base just yet. I don't know what I want to buy yet either. I could go Rylai's, so I can have, let's just back up further than this, because Nunu was maybe rotating down. Rylai's for the slow, Death Cap for big damage, Void Staff to shred some of the magic resist that they have. I guess I'll do Rylai's. Feel like that's good. I'm just gonna go grab the blue buff. I do have TP available still. There's a lot of people around mid and bot right now. We see that Nunu's doing this. Jace is gonna try to steal it. Did he get it? No, he did not. I'm just going to continue shoving side waves, because rather than grouping, I'm just trying to get level 16. The faster I can get level 16, the faster I can make my ultimate literally feel so far. And of course, the damage and like CD feel a lot better to play around too. So I really want to have that. Where is Ambessa, dude? Ah, there she is. Even though we're not really killing people, we're getting massive chunks off. This Nunu's like walking to the Baron pit, but he's kind of putting himself in a really bad position here. Yeah, I just killed him because of that. That was a huge mistake by him. This Galio just went in. I can still auto-attack him a little bit to just finish him. Some people will juke your ultimate so hard because they know that getting hit by it is like a death sentence, but if they juke, one thing you need to get in the habit of is just realizing you most likely will not be able to land it, but that's okay. Because the only thing that matters is just making it so they have to backstep or sidestep, so then you have other abilities to chuck out, so then you can kill them with other stuff. So I killed the Nautilus with my Q instead, because he keeps on having to juke back and forth. Otherwise, you'll get hit by too many ultimates and die. It's like a really challenging thing to stop. It's so powerful. Rylai's is now completed, and that is going to give us enough money to start building. I guess we'll just go for that Void Staff, huh? I feel like that's just the best opportunity for, like, the amount of damage, or the type of damage that I need. We'll just TP in because there's another fight going on immediately, and I can be a part of it. Because I have Rylai's now, the slow effect should be pretty significant too, as long as I can just land some. I don't think that we can chase the Nautilus, but it's still pretty chill. How much gold have I gained? About 750, so I've gained about 1,600. Didn't land my stuff, darn. I still might be able to get him though, because it looks like he's going really far forward trying to, like, maybe put down vision. I'm not level 16 just yet, so my ultimate range still isn't long enough. He walked into my ability, so yep, there he has to use his thing. And then we just need to stop using my ultimate because it's starting to cost a ton. We only want to use it for a little bit before the mana cost starts getting ridiculous. And yeah, I mean, he also was getting gen ultied. It wasn't just me. I'm just wanting to get mana back here. There's a bot fight, and I don't know if we can actually save our teammate. He seems kind of... Oh. Looks like they're going to try to do Baron, so we need to rotate back over to this. Because Nunu's just going to try to, like, solo it or something. I don't really care about killing Galio. I wish I was 16, though. Draven, for some reason, didn't rotate. It's just Nunu alone. Which means that I could probably just, like, tank this guy and not really care. Yeah, he's still on it, and it's difficult for me to hit him without hitting the Baron too. Oh, you flashed at me. Well, you're just dead now. Hey, he also outsmited him. Nice. The only person that we care about is this Draven if possible, but, I mean, if you die too quickly, it's pretty bad. Also, my mana costs have been going up for a lot of this fight. Oh, nice. This guy should die here, 1 auto. And that gives me back a ton of mana, too. And now I don't have the mana issues anymore. It's just that I want to probably wait a little bit, though. Don't chase her. It's not worth it. We got the Baron. Oh my gosh, dude. Why did she do that? I don't know why she went in. That was kind of not smart, but it is what it is. Huge plays all around. Pretty successful AP Kogmaw game. We played towards our strengths and were able to do a lot with that. I needed 50 gold for this. I guess I'll just wait in base for it. I wish that Jhin took that. I feel like he could have taken it just with a few autos, but it's fine. When this gets completed, of course, our damage to, like, Draven and stuff isn't going to, like, increase that substantially, but it doesn't matter. We just start trying to hit hard. This Shadow Flame also could be really insane. Because Shadow Flame, of course, remember, it does bonus 20% when they're below 40%. That's the same timing as this increasing. And that allows you to also deal a crazy amount. I have been part of 29 kills this game. The highest amount on our team. So, I just need to get in range and see if I can hit him here. I hit him once, Rylai's, and he's dead. Okay, the Galio unfortunately saved him for a second, but it still doesn't really matter. Slowing him again. That guy dies too. Slowing this guy now a little bit. My mana cost is really high though, so I'm trying to not use it all the time because I might not be able to deal enough to kill him. Wait a second. I need my W to kill you because I ran out of mana again. And yeah, that at the very end is like true Kogmaw power fantasy. You're so far away from people, and I still can just dish out damage from like what feels like a million miles away. And that's really what he does. So anyways, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for Game 2 if you want to see a more challenging Kogmaw game. It was supposed to be a Game 1, so unfortunately you're going to rehear some of the like basics of like what Kogmaw's supposed to do. But if you want to see how Kogmaw is played with a very challenging game, then Game 2 is that. Otherwise, after Game 2 will be Arena. So thanks for watching and all that. The damage dealt should be pretty high. Kogmaw damage usually is... If you perform well on AP Kog, you almost always will be top chart because you get to hit people like all game long for quite a bit. This is the person I won against, which is 500 LP Master Player. Sometimes I feel like there's Grandmasters. This guy was GM, which is their jungler. But anyways, it was a high elo game. So stay tuned for Game 2, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Like the video if you like it. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we're playing some Kogmaw mid into a Vex. It is going to be mostly a farm lane. I don't think it's very easy to probably kill Vex in laning phase. Plus Kogmaw, his kill threat really does not feel very strong until you're level 6 because just like Kassadin, with AP Kogmaw, one of your biggest damage sources is our ultimate, so until I have that, we're just not really going to be able to do too much. But anyways, I have First Strike this game because we're trying to use First Strike plus cashback to be able to generate just a bunch of money so we get our items, because Kogmaw, especially AP Kogmaw, since you're kind of ultimate based, that also means that you need to be able to be like level 11 to level 16 for the biggest power spikes, and usually champions like that also require more items than others to really become online. So we need like 2 to 3 items, and cashback and First Strike will help us with that. I mean, First Strike cashback is pretty popular nowadays. The win rate on it is not that bad. We're just going to sidestep her ability, just continue chucking our abilities at her. I'll try to use Q here. If it misses, that's okay. Kogmaw's mana cost are honestly pretty dang inexpensive. He can kind of spam very frequently. His abilities just don't cost really anything. So, nice. We're just like poking this guy as she's trying to do something down there, but I don't think that she's going to be able to get all the way down. So in the meantime, we're doing pretty good. Anyways, our E is this goop that we put on the ground, and it slows people. The damage on it is really bad. Usually the good news about having the goop is what I just did, which is if I ever am level 3 and I have my W as well, that's a huge component for like getting kills, because one of the strongest things about Kogmaw early on that allows you to sometimes be a lane bully is that your W is bonus auto attack range, and every single auto attack now does a little bit of percentage magic damage. And for the extreme early game, before people buy items and stuff, it only takes like 2 auto attacks to effectively deal as much damage as like almost a single ability worth of being able to like compare it to like hitting them with something else. And because you can't miss it, that's very convenient, of course. You can't miss the ability. She is resetting in a really bad position, so I could probably just stop her just to stop her. I don't know what she's doing, but I mean, I'll even check out another ability. Why not? I don't have TP. We're just going to base. I have Ghost to try to assist with later on. I don't think that I can kill her here, but I'll just check with one more E. If she steps on this while the E is down, okay, I will just flash. And pop my Ghost, because I was afraid that Vex would follow me out. You can, I guess, shove in, and I'll just, like, CS underneath turret, I guess, huh? I should probably grab this wave. Lost my sums because I'm too greedy. I should just, realize that I had a good reset there, because, let's be real, how was I ever supposed to kill the Vex? It was not gonna happen. It was just a dumb attempt. That's okay though. So we will just base. She'll probably TP back and be able to shove in. So I'm gonna miss a little bit of minions. That's okay though. I'm going to try going tierless because we do have presence of mind. If you go tierless, you almost always have to go 2 lost chapter items because even with tier, you can also go 2 lost chapter items too. Because Kogmaw kind of just needs a large mana pool because your ultimate is a 2-second cooldown, this AoE blast. But the thing is that it goes up in mana cost by 40 each cast. It gives you a debuff for 8 seconds, so we need to have a big mana pool because it goes 40 up to 400 at maximum. And if you don't have a big mana pool, if you don't play safe, or like conserve your mana when it starts getting very high, you can make yourself go very quickly. So going tier usually is very smart, but you can get away with not going tier, and the benefit of not going tier is that if you go 2 other items, obviously those items are just stronger than Seraph's. Seraph's doesn't give you damage, meanwhile Malignance and Blackfire Torch does. So yeah, that's what we're going to try to do. I mean, I have no sums as well, so this does make me very vulnerable right now, I guess. I finally have my ultimate, which is that blast. It does not deal that much damage, but the good news is that it has higher AP ratios as the game continues. It has a 70% when they are below 40% because it does double damage when they're below 40%. So the idea is, with Kogmaw, pretty straightforward. We land E, it slows them, and while they're slowed, we land like maybe 1 or 2 hits onto them, and that's about it. Okay, you guys really wanted to kill me badly, huh? I got the cannon still. I feel like doing a 1-for-1 trade there is not bad at all, so I'm fine with that. There's no way Vex would take that, because if she did, she would just not be able to win, because she doesn't really have any mana to fight with. Anyways, our Q is this spitball that we shoot. It has a pretty good AP ratio on it. Also shreds armor and magic resist. Gives you attack speed as well, a little bit, just passive. Whoa. What? Yeah, so Belveth, I guess, just, like, somehow baited the Vex to doing something really dumb. I think Vex was trying to, like, flash on Belveth underneath turret and fear her, but she probably just was, like, barely out of mana and messed up. And I got to kill her for it, so well played, dude, I guess. That was a very strange kill. I'm just going to hit this a couple times. I'm a little bit afraid of getting caught out because... Yeah, dang. The reason why I didn't go for him is because he probably would have been able to transform into something else instead. If I just land my ultimate more consistently there, we can kill him so easily. It's just the only reason why we lost is because we just missed too much. Kogmaw is not the best champion for dueling people, really. He's kind of mediocre at that with AP Cog. You can sometimes, like, mash your R on top of your face, and, like, if it does stick over and over again, you can kill. And I feel like I had an opportunity to, but I just missed, like, a couple of them. And Kogmaw Ultimate, sadly, is not that easy to land because it's an ability that's super telegraphed. The enemy can kind of see where it's dropping, which means that sidestepping it is very, very easy to do. But that's okay. We're still farming really well. We're up 20 farm. I still am generating just free money. We're not supposed to be winning lane in the first place, really, especially with, like, cashback and stuff. It's all about, like, making myself stronger later on. So it's okay. Ooh, first strike for myself. I like to do, like, a couple hits, but honestly, wow. Wow, she, really did a terrible job at juking. I don't think she should have died there, but at least I could show, because this is, like, master tier elo, you can sometimes solo kill people, and especially if you're inside of lower ranks, people usually won't be as good as juking, but of course, I guess you probably wouldn't be as good at, like, anticipating where to shoot as well, but anyways, the, thing is that you can kind of dominate people if you can, get a good combo off. The combo is usually if you land your E and they get slowed, your Q is very fast, and hits them, it shreds a little bit of their armor and magic resist, which is beneficial. And then after you do that, you're able to like finish them with the ultimate, especially if they're below that 40%. And we were able to do that. It will get a lot easier though at level 11 because your ultimate range is long, but it gets longer. And it gets significantly longer. Like, it's kind of crazy how long it gets. I just got a bunch of time warp stuff. You did see probably that my mana just, like, completely went away when I did spam. So I'm just going to be, like, doing, like, occasional one throws. And even then, if she's too far away, I'm probably not even going to chuck it ever. Because, it's very challenging to hit people with it. Like, extremely challenging. And it costs so much mana, too. But if you land the E, then it becomes a lot easier. Which is the goal. I got the first strike by using my Q between the minion wave. I'm just going to Q that one. No, I'm probably going to die before I can even do anything. Belveth didn't even notice that I was dying. Hey, I got first strike, though. I was going to flash this wall, and I tried to sidestep that. I was trying to follow my Belveth to make a play happen, but I think that we have, like, anti-synergy, me and her. That's okay, though. Guess that's my mistake for being in a position like that where I'm just not allowed to play. The Viego kind of has just too much control. That's okay, though. Me and Belveth don't have true anti-synergy. I guess we have already, like, gotten a kill, right? Yeah, they want to take over mid, which is, like, okay, I guess. It does a little bit suck, though, because since the laning phase was so short due to my teammates winning, going side lane sometimes is kind of risky on Kogmaw. He's not that easy to not get caught out. My champion is superior at being parts of fights with my teammates, and when so many team fights are going on and there's a bunch of like projectiles on the screen and there's other threats besides just myself, it's difficult for the enemy to keep track of where I'm shooting, and I can like try to like pick off people. This guy is way too far away. I can't even like shoot him. Pled is losing topside. Our W does have an AP ratio as well. But people like ask me sometimes, like with AP Kogmaw, why I don't buy like Naturalist Tooth. AP Kogmaw is mostly about hitting them from a super far away with your ultimate and like slowing them. Doing auto attack trades, you might as well just play auto attack Kogmaw. That doesn't mean that you shouldn't be auto attacking. You totally can. It's okay. But that isn't really the playstyle of it. I'm going to use my W to hit this turret because it gives me bonus auto attack range, which keeps me safe in my opinion, so. Dang, that guy almost died. Vex surprisingly used ultimate here. Is she really going to go in? No. Okay, so Vex just wasted her ultimate. The reason why I'm even here right now is because bot lane is getting pressured very hard because I shoved in, and we know that because that wave is going to be gone for a while, we can probably... Oh, nice. I kind of like that Sona engage. If I'm able to land full combo like that, I deal so much. Anyways, I probably need to head back bot lane now, because he finally shoved it in. When you go side lane, the best thing you can do is either you continue staying down there and fighting people, otherwise what you can do is, this wave is too big. I feel like I can't pick him or anything, but... You can rotate to your teammates while the enemy is busy because you shoved it very hard towards their base, and people need to catch waves. They don't just ignore it and just group up and make a numbers advantage, and then if they leave the wave bot, it usually will mean that they miss farm. Meanwhile, you just, like, will wait for the wave to start going back towards yourself. Since there's a big fight going on, I guess that there's no reason for me to not just continue shoving. So I'll just do that. You can see that my ultimate range has increased again. I knew I was going to miss that as soon as I threw it out. Darn. I'm just going to kill that pink ward and then be done. Oh, wait. Actually, these guys are kind of walking towards me, huh? But I'm going to walk in the Vex, too. Okay, well, it turns out that Vex can't fight me in a 1v1 and had to flash away. The bad news is that I didn't get anybody else, though. Oh, nice. I got an assist from that. Sick. Yeah, if you noticed, Vex kind of took a ridiculous amount of damage, because as I mentioned, level 11 is when it gets really nuts for how much you can deal. And now, we'll start going Malignance, which will make my ultimate a lower CD and cause a burn effect underneath them. The other item would be, of course, Archangels, but I said that I would not be building that. I would say Archangels is usually the best thing to go if you're, like, probably new to Kogmaw. Ludens is okay, it's just that it sucks that it has a cooldown on it, and there's no way to reduce the cooldown. Meanwhile, Malignance and Blackfire Torch always work, and also Blackfire Torch helps with CSing. Dragon's up. Do we really not care about this? Nobody's grouping up? This Ornn is rotating over, but honestly, he's not too scary. I feel like I can burn him. Dude, I absolutely despise playing versus Viegos so much. Like, that champion, being able to, like, remove that type of thing is so dumb, man. I have my ultimate kind of not in the best spot here. For, like, how much mana it costs. It costs a lot. My mana cost isn't as bad anymore, so we'll kill him probably. Next ultimate gets him. And that is why AP Kogmaw is cool, because you can, like, barrage people even with not even having a tier, as long as you have presence of mind from far away and do stuff like that. Sure, we might have lost the dragon and stuff, but we have our Malignance. I don't know what's going on in chat, bro. People are freaking out. Why? I'm going to go for a Rylai's next, because Rylai's causes your abilities to slow, and what's super convenient about that is with enough ability haste, you can make it where you can slow over and over again to constantly trigger your ultimate, and as they're running away, you can even chase them down the whole entire way doing that type of trick. This is kind of a case of, like, why the W auto attack is, like, somewhat important, because landing your ultimate consistently is very challenging. And as you saw, all I'm doing is just ulting over the wall, and I threw down my full combo. If you just do E, Q, ult, it does so much freaking damage. It is insane, dude. Versus squishy targets, it actually hits very hard. Also, I'm, like, pretty fed as well, I guess, but he's gonna grab the wave, is he not? Can we walk through, please? With Flood? Yeah. Because then I can just, like, help kill him very easily. Flood can just V-mount, because that's the type of character he is. Do I have Rylai's yet? No, we're getting close, though. We're getting very close to Rylai's. I'm gonna be using a bunch of my mana here because all I do right now is that I'm caring about... Oh, I need to leave. And I might still be dead. Yeah. Man, 1,000 gold to him. Because he just overchased, but... Or not overchased, but chased just knowing that the only person that matters is killing me right now since I'm worth so much. Oh well. That's okay. I greeted hard for the Scuttle Crab. I should have went for Midwave, because Midwave was pushing towards us, and it would have been faster. I also didn't expect that there would be, obviously, a ward there. There's some world where maybe I can survive. I feel safe with Flash, too. The good news is that when I have this next item, I'll be slightly tankier and also be able to kite out a little bit better versus people who don't have dash moves. Nice. We're also getting very close to level 16, of course. Level 16 spike is going to be nuts for my ultimate range increasing further than this. This is already super, super high. Whoa, that was a nuts ult. I'm on the way, I guess. They probably will start it. Dude, this guy just does not get hit by the final shot every single time. It's actually impossible to hit him from this distance, huh? I just realized that guy, so he should die, I think. Because even if I have no mana, I think my Q kills. Oh, there's a blast cone. Just kidding, maybe. Bummer, no mana. That's okay. But another case of, like, you're able to dish out so much. I didn't really care about looking at my mana because I just was trying to hit Rakan a single time, but he was just too difficult. But I did get to hit Ornn with a lot. My E hit multiple people. I did get probably an ultimate that hit a few people too. So not bad. I do have Presence of Mind, so if I just get an assist here, it should be fine. I think Caitlyn's just dead. It's pretty chill though. She'll just do that. Oh my gosh, there's an Ornn TP. I need to run this way. We need to walk towards the Ornn. Oh, that's not even Ornn, that's Vex, but still, it's both of them? Alright, I mean, you guys can kill me then. It's not really too concerning for me. I don't have a way out after what happened. The Caitlyn probably should have been helping with the dragon rather than shoving out mid. We got the objective though, which is good. Not bad, guys. It's okay. I know the enemy team, honestly, their team comp is kind of not too shabby. Definitely losable. Not to mention it feels like there's some raging going on of players. Like, I feel like Caitlyn is upset. Only need level 16 for my ultimate to finally be maxed, and then I can have my crazy long-range ult. I don't know what Bel'Veth is doing, but she did die in such a way that it doesn't seem that we're gonna like lose Baron or anything from it, at least. Because I'm super fed. Because I'm fed, Bel'Veth. Okay, well, I'm very scared about getting caught because I die to getting assassinated so easily, which is scary. I mean, do you really want to chase this guy? Are you positive? Oh, never mind. He's probably just dead here. Dang, but you got that kill, though? That's kind of bad. Because even if you got the kill, Or, I mean, I don't know. Even though we get the kill, I don't feel like we can really do too much with it. I guess we should just be happy that they're just shoving out bots still. I'm level 16. What is this? I'm surprised that hit me. Dude, I needed blue buff so badly and we don't have blue. It's really tough for me to do anything without it. I need mana probably. I don't think that they can immediately rush it. I would hope that my team can, like, do a little bit if they were to try to rush it. No, they're not on it. They're just looking for vision. Why are you walking in like that, dude? Man, Belveth did not wait for us. We can still contest this, though. It's just going to be up to me to really do it. I did not kill Viego somehow. Interesting. Dude, everybody has flash. It is crazy. If people don't have flash there, I could probably kill most of them. I mean, the Ornn flashed away from my ultimate again, so I wasn't able to do enough, but it was close. It was super dang close. Am I gonna be dead for this dragon? Because I do want to be part of every single fight. We're dealing so much. Can we still contest this, please? I need to make sure that we don't lose this. I do have flash for next fight. Damn, Sonut, honestly, is going crazy. Alright, dude. That was quite aggressive. Bro, I just lost my sums only because I was trying to help her. That's dumb. Oh, let me try to clear the wave at least, so we don't just immediately lose the game here. I'm gonna wait. Please wait for me before going forwards. Damn, this guy really is building Hex Drinker? Dude, we're like only 1 AP character. Jeez. That's kind of crazy to me, but alright. I mean, I guess they just really need it versus somebody like me, maybe. Dude, if I sell Medjai's, I guess I could full buy a freaking Void Staff. Maybe that's actually worth it, because if Medjai's has 0 stacks on it, it's probably worth. Viego did burn his flash, which is pretty nice, at least. Yeah, this is fine, dude. I mean, whatever. I wasn't able to kill everybody, but we got most. I feel like I maybe could have killed Vex, but I was running out of mana, and I'm more concerned about them maybe doing Baron. Dang, that really hit me. Heal me up, please. Dude, this Belveth, honestly, I guess maybe she deserves the flame at this point. I'm not sure. She actually, I don't know how much damage she's going to have this game. Feels like I'm kind of just versus the whole entire world, and she only gives Viego resets, and that's her main use. It's rough. I do feel like I can carry if I get super lucky, though. I might have to, like, do absolutely everything for the team, but it might be possible. I probably want Deathcap more than Shadow Flame. I just don't know if I can even get to that point this game, though. It might be too challenging for us to do. I don't know. There's just way too many people on the enemy team that are, like, difficult to kill. I have to, like, kill... It feels like they're frontline first, and it's very challenging for me to do. What is she doing? Win trade? I don't know what that was about. Wow, this is pretty aggressive. Oh my gosh, he died because he overcommitted. I don't really have the mana to kill this guy. But I waited for my mana cost to, like, fix themselves. Bro. Probably can't kill this guy either, because I just won't have enough mana to kill him, because I know that he has Maw. The Maw is the big thing. I do have Deathcap, though. I don't know if it's enough for us to be able to still, like, have this game to be winnable, but we'll see. They get soul no matter what. I will do the best that I can at, like, trying to stop them here. Stop them from, like, shoving an ending, that is. I know I can't stop them, like, from doing the dragon, that is. So, what do I even want at this point? I don't even know if I can change my build in any way to, really give myself a better chance at, like, killing their magic resist people. Probably not. It's alright, though. Just let them farm. Hopefully they don't get caught. Did a little bit of damage that didn't really deal much at all, but they have Bloodthirster. Vex really allowed to play like this? Oh yeah, I don't have mana. Bummer. Meanwhile, Caitlyn dies too. Rough. No, dude. Is it defendable? Kind of. Alright, well, at least it was defended. Looks like we might have hope. Maybe. They are freaking out still, dude. If I sell my boots, what can I even buy? I guess, like, a Liandry's would honestly deal a lot. Horizon Focus would give me crazy CDR. Building another mana item would just give me more of a mana pool to work with. Damn, I guess I can't carry this, huh? Well, I tried. Thanks for watching, guys. I literally almost 1v5'd, I guess, because I don't have any teammates. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Have a great day and all that. At least I got to showcase, like, what he's capable of if I had literally anybody else. You can't, like, solo carry very easily in high elo. Maybe if I was, like, in a lower rank, I could, like, carry it because I wouldn't have to also go versus 5 players that seemed like they all wanted to win and are playing together. So that's difficult to beat. Anyways, thanks for watching. 70k damage. I had a feeling Bel'Veth was going to deal like less damage than Rakan, which he almost did. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Bye-bye. Hey everybody, welcome to the Kogmaw in Arena. We are starting off with some silver augments, and these are all pretty good, but I'm going to do one reroll just in hopes of getting Adapt or something, because that'd be pretty sick. Ooh. Your slowing effects reduce movement speed by a bonus amount. But Ocean Soul is usually pretty dang good, too. I'm going to get Ice Cold, even though I don't feel like it's that good of a choice. And for now, we're going to go AD Kogmaw during the early game. I'm going to try to go AP Kogmaw, of course. But depending on the augments that it gives us, it might be kind of challenging. Whoa, AP Kogmaw's AP ratio on his Q is so high. Whoa, his E is also high. Whoa, his ultimate's also high. Alright, so they buffed AP Kogmaw's ratios on everything. Got it. Just auto-attack this guy a little bit. Set's kind of getting kited really hard and not able to hit a single person, but that's okay. We can also kite them back, too. I'll just have to flash. I won't die here immediately, at least. Oh, nice. That guy will die to the Renata thing. This person's probably going to go for me, and even if he kills me, it's okay, just because I feel like he'll die afterwards. Could be wrong, though. Maybe he can res his ally. We'll see. And if he does res, I could still have my teammate res... Oh, you should have went for the plant and... Oh, no. You should have went for the plant, brother. It's okay, though. It did, kind of sucked that it was a long round because Smolder does become kind of broken later on. It's alright, though. We tried. Is there a lot of prismatics that I would want? Huh, Decapitator on Kogmaw sounds insane, doesn't it? Decapitator is the one that is attacks and non-ultimate abilities give you stacks that give you ultimate damage and ultimate haste. And I mean, we can kind of stack it somewhat fast, even with the ultimate itself. I wonder if that's actually top tier if we were to do AP Kogmaw here. We'll just put more points into my E, that's fine. Our CDs are kind of long as heck, but we'll make do with what we have. They have Juice Box plus Executioner. Corky didn't buy any items, so I guess he's going Anvil or something. Wait, when you buy a Kappa Juice... Why does he have a Kappa Juice? Is it even worth doing that? I'm just gonna harass that guy a little bit. I mean, there's probably not much that I can do to, We usually just want to play the plants. I guess I'll just take this one over here. Set's got the one up there. Nice. I mean, this is fine. I guess I'll just help kill this guy, because honestly, I'm just gonna die. But at least when I'm dead, I'd have my passive to deal a little bit. I know that he has his W probably to like try to juke it, but there's not really much more that I could do besides that. My teammate might come to res me, but he also might go for the plant, which means he's gonna be in a 1v2 for a little bit. Yeah, he just needs to bum rush it and just go for me and hope that he can do it. Oh, nice play, dude. I'll try to, like, last as long as possible. In fact, I should probably just die. It's for the greater good. If I die here, now I have my passive, and there's literally no way that he can survive. Huge. We finally have our ultimate to play around. Wow, the game really does not want to give us, anything that's remotely, like, good for AP, really. Ah, Diamond Tip Spear. That's good. Okay, so Diamond Tip Spear is that you gain auto attack range, and you deal more damage with auto attacks from far away. But also, your abilities deal bonus damage further away, too, up to 40%. So, just more damage from further away, of course, is very good. I see that we also do not have enough adaptive... This gives adaptive, which means that it gives you AD or AP, and we kind of don't even have any AP items, so the game's just like, yo, this guy's AD, so we're gonna give him AD. At least we have AD ratios on all of our stuff, though. My mana issues are gonna be insane. Because I don't have, like, any mana items whatsoever. It's kind of huge. I feel like they're just going to continue fighting out, no? I mean, I'll hit her a little bit, but I can't really deal that much. I'll hit her a little. I'm not going to burn my flash immediately. I feel like there was no opportunity to get a good flash off in the first place. If I flash towards this plant up here, I think I still die. Sorry, Mr. Set. I'm not sure if we ever can win this. This seems like a very challenging team comp to face. I'd be grateful if we could even kill one of them. Oh? No, not enough still. That's alright. Without having, like, mana items, it really is a struggle, dude. I am just, like, so useless. Oh, man. If I was to go an AP item here, if I don't get one of the mana ones, that's so bad. But I kind of want to just look. We got Detonation Orb. Nice. Detonation Orb is one of the only mana ones There's only a couple. There's Detonation Orb and Everfrost and Crown. Okay, actually there's a few, just kidding. But it is the best one out of the 3, especially for something like Kogmaw. So not bad. Now we have AP damage, and it's like giving me AP ratios, so that's good. Now we have the correct type of adaptive for my item. I just need to leave. There's no way to survive this. We got a little bit of damage onto the Kale. Dude, I hate Master Yi Qs so much. Yeah, it's just way too challenging to face Master Yi. Let me check if this guy picked Master Yi. Yeah, he did. Man, Master Yi players in Arena are just like a different type of person. They like play Master Yi all day long and don't play anything else. It's just crazy to me. The power fantasy and like fun part of Master Yi is literally just Q mash. That's the most fun part about it. I have Chauffeur, but honestly, that's not good for something that my teammate has, because he's gonna not want to run away from people. Damn. True Shot Prodigy is probably the best possible thing we have. At least this is, like, somewhat effective. When I hit people from really far away, I'm able to, cause them to have an Ezreal ultimate shot at them. There's an Aatrox and a Zillion. Oh, my teammate has Raid Boss. That's nice for a champion like him. Although, I'm gonna be just chased out immediately, though. He's probably gonna take that. I hit him again, though. We want to wait for the Zillion ultimate to for sure expire here, but it looks like my teammate's kind of dying really fast, though. No, he actually healed up like full. Dude, that's so bad, actually. Man, this guy just never doesn't have his ultimate up either, so I'm just gonna die for sure. Well, we did decent damage. It's just that there's no way to kill this Aatrox. He just consistently is able to keep himself alive over and over again. It's just way too challenging for me to do anything versus him. My True Shot Prodigy did 2.6k. We're not really that strong just yet either, though. I'm kind of still trying to make myself strong. If I build an Archangels, I can increase my mana by a pretty big amount. Otherwise, going something like Malignance would make it so I reduce their magic resist. This guy has Cloak of Starry Night. Yikes. That is a magic resist item, and it's a huge amount. I'll just do Archangels for a big mana pool and just hope for the best. It takes 2 rounds for this item to turn into Seraphs, as well. It's going to take some time to do that. He feared me, but he's honestly so far away that I feel like it's not really going to hurt that bad. Where was the Darius? Oh, he died? Oh my goodness, bro. Amazing set E. He literally stunned both of them, locking them both down. This round, my True Shot Prodigy went so crazy, too. 5.5k damage. My Diamond Dip Spear is kind of bad, though. I'm surprised at how terrible this is. I guess I just need way more AP to really make it, like, deal insane amount, because it's just increasing all of my damage by a percentage. And I don't know if it increases this. I don't know if True Shot Barrage is considered a ability which is affected by Diamond Tip Spear, because there's an ultimate based mythic, and that works for Summoner Roulette, which gives you the, or like Ultimate Roulette, which gives you other people's ultimates. I don't think critical strike damage affects my ultimate, so I'm just not going to get that. So we do have a pretty big mana pool now. I could try to once again just buy another Prismatic. The things that I would want is just Decapitator. I'm fine with Crown and Everfrost, I guess. Rune Carver is probably okay. All three of these are okay. Flesh Eater's okay. Talisman is okay. Otherwise, we just try to go for probably like a Shadow Flame or something just to increase my damage further. Kha'Zix is going to stealth on me. I probably need to just get to a area to like keep myself alive. How come you wanted to take that away from me? No, I'm not gonna be able to survive this, bro. I'm sorry. I'll hit that guy, but that's all I really got. Ooh, he might be almost dead. Nice, he does die. I mean, my set does have a really good build going for himself, so the amount of damage that his W does is really insane. Plus, I still deal decent damage to the people that I can hit, so... Not bad. Decent round. I was thinking about also going Rylai's. I mean, I do have Ice Cold, which would make Rylai slow for even more, I guess. But I don't know if you can really kite people in Arena very well. Sometimes kiting is really dependent on, like, what they have themselves to kite away from you. All of these are pretty boring. I guess I want the Riven one more than the Mel one. Actually, I take it back. The Mel one is more gates, and the gates are super useful to stand near when your teammate has, like, raid boss. I hope that it chooses me. Does not. That's okay. But yeah, I try to run towards a gate because right when the round starts, I'm just trying to keep myself alive. Ooh, Killing Time. Killing Time increases the, Okay, I'm just taking Killing Time. It's better than Magic Missile, probably by a lot. You would be surprised, but... It just is 5 seconds of any damage they take, including from your ally. It eventually will cause them to pop. And then I think that the pop also will, like, trigger my Detonation Orb, and that does, like, crazy damage too. I don't know. It just is so nuts, the synergy that I have with that, with everything else. It's going to be very, very strong. Plus, my Archangel's is done now, and I have a decent amount of AP from that. Kassadin has Jeweled Gauntlet and Killing Time as well. Yikes, dude. Ah, never mind. It's so freaking doomed for me. I'm just going to try to deal as much damage as I can, because there's no way I can live. What Kassadin did is that he went for the portal immediately, because that's the best way to usually counter somebody that has a raid boss and his teammate's going to run away, because as soon as he takes it, I'm stuck. I literally can't run. What's also sad is that right when I respawn, I don't think I can even keep myself alive here either. He's just gonna die immediately. Nice. I was wrong. I could keep myself alive. My teammate has Force of Entropy, which increases his crowd control effects, and when he uses his E, it like throws them into the air. And it, for some reason, looks very jank, but it's kind of powerful when he does that. We'll build this. Reapers, Reality, Night, Harvester, Ooh, Twin Mask. Twin Mask is going to give me, Oh, darn, you didn't find it. I get to share stats from my ally, and they honestly have so much HP already with 7,000 that they're giving me... now it's even more. They're giving me 2,000 freaking HP right now. It's so good for tankiness. And of course he has like armor and magic resist too, and he has a lot of AD. I have dual scaling only on my ultimate. It's not bad to have. Huh, I literally missed way too many abilities there. So my thing kind of was not very good, but that's okay. That guy dies very quickly. I was able to finally DPS him a bit. This guy seems to also probably be dead here, I think. He's trying to res his ally, but he can't. That round killing time did 2k, 7.5k on True Shot. Can't really see the other damages that I have, but... How much damage does my W deal? 8%? Yeah, it's not really that crazy. We're level 16 now. It's the Master Yi Kale. Yikes. This is going to be the difficult one to ever fight, man. Like, fighting these guys is so impossible. Health and size could be decent, but I'm not going to go for it. I would take that if I had Adapt, because what Adapt does is that AD turns into AP. Adapt with HP is OP because when you go Overlord's Bloodmail, this gives you so much AD with a high amount of HP that you will be able to make that turn into AP, and it gives you a huge amount, usually. So yeah, he just tried to kill me, but failed, thankfully, so that's good, but it looks like he might still die before we can even help him. Oh, Kale might be dead, actually. I'm running out of mana. Nice, he dies too. Huge. We beat the first place, guys. I thought that my ultimate refresh or like debuff expired, but it didn't, and I accidentally casted when it was still going, which almost made me not have enough mana to cast anything. Thankfully, we were able to pull it off, though. Once again, the gate saved me. So Master Yi sees that I try to chunk them. As soon as that happens, they immediately rush me and try to kill me, and we just try to gate out to escape. My attacks deal bonus physical damage. Airy Comet. I guess I'll just take the Marks Mage for when I need to fight people that like are just jumping on top of me immediately. I think I still just want to go for Prismatic, even though I used up all my rerolls and I don't have any left. I just want to get like a Dragon Heart or something to increase my stats by a percentage again, probably. The guy just didn't ulti himself. Why did he not ulti himself? I don't understand. What? Okay. Alright, that was very interesting. 6,000 damage on that item. My Marks Mage did 2,000. Everything did about 2,500, honestly. Not bad, dude. You have so much HP, brother. You are so strong. Are you gonna look for Twin Mask? You looking for Mask? Place Hex? Or does he not care? Prismatic time. Boom. We got gargoyles. And then I will just sell my sword boots and buy another prismatic and take Demonic Embrace. Probably, because Demonic Embrace is probably the best possible thing that I have to try to make it so my massive amount of HP that I have gives me some more AP. What it is 1.5% and movement speed per 100 missing. So 4,500 HP missing is the full buff effect. Thankfully, like if you only have 2.5k HP, this is so trash because it literally can't be procced. But because we have so much HP, we can trigger the full effect and not be dead yet, which is pretty convenient. I don't really have much AP, so it's not really going to deal that much. It's still okay, though. This is still going to be a ridiculously hard round to win. Like, beating these guys seems... oh, you found Twin Mask, bro. Nice. I'll just take Rune Carver, I guess, and just hope for the best. I got 2 Magic Resist shards. Interesting. I have I have 8,000, whatever, so high. I wish that I could see how much this Riftmaker would give me. Isn't that so strange that Overlord's Bloodmail literally shows me, and then I guess Riot's systems can't calculate AP? Like, wow, cool, dude. Glad to see that Riot just doesn't care. Is my teammate okay? Yeah, got him. Dude, this slow effect is honestly so strong. I am running out of mana, but I think she still dies. Huge play. Look how much AD I get from this. Holy crap. Okay, let's just see how much Riftmaker would give me. Yeah, 60 AP is barely anything. It's actually so trash. Why would you ever want that? I just don't understand. Honestly, Shield of Molten Stone is probably more effective than most of the other stuff here. I'll just take the armor as well. I have so much armor now. Shield of Molten Stone gives you a chance to block auto attacks. And obviously they both are like auto attack based, so... I'm gonna get chased down hard. Definitely gonna die here. There's literally no way out. But I was able to hit him with my passive. How many blocks did I block? 5? I think that you can't win this. Oh no. It's a loss for sure, but we do not lose the game though off of it, I guess. The raid boss kind of locks my teammate down for so long that he can't even, like, help me run away from these guys. It's rough. The only way we can ever survive is just not getting kited out. My Rune Carver is kind of useless. It doesn't do too much, so I should probably just get rid of it. Crown will make me take a significantly less amount of damage for a while, I guess, so I'll take that. And honestly, I'm just going to increase my HP further rather than get anything else. I think it's more worth. Okay, this round, it looks like I do have a thing that I can maybe run away to, but... Because that guy is just running at me. Thankfully, I didn't die. He's still chasing, though, hard. No, my teammate died. Oh, man. I don't know if I can actually win this, dude. Yeah, it's over. Just because Master Yi gets his ultimate back, there's no way. I can kill Kale, maybe, but that's about it. Anyway, second place is fine with me. The thing is that Master Yi was able to use his ultimate twice, and there's no way that we can beat those guys. They probably both chose their champions. I did a little bit more damage than Set, so thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Have a great day. Bye.